Hello everyone, welcome to the Ozark Outpost. This is Global War 85, Operation Abrams, U.S. Global Command 1.4. Okay, our first order of business is tech. The U.S., just like Soviet Global, starts off with 3 major army bases, and then they get a 4th die from Pacific Command by virtual extension. So they are going to do AMD, Caterpillar Drive, long-range missiles, and advanced sonar. Okay, advanced sonar, yes. Long-range missiles, yes. No on the other 2. So long-range missiles goes to stage 3, and advanced sonar goes to stage 3. Okay, the next thing is global operations. If you recall, there is an insurgent here in El Salvador we have to try to get rid of. Now, per the scenario rules, on turn 1, U.S. Global is restricted to just purchasing 2 dice for counterinsurgency attempts. They can't use the advisor on the first round. So here we go. Well, they came up with a 12. The Soviets couldn't buy anything, and the Americans hit it. So that is the end of PRF in the Caribbean. I was not expecting that either. I think I've had this happen one time before. So there's American Roundel and a light infantry in El Salvador. All right. That's that. Now we're on to purchase. The Americans spent 2 of their 8 on the counterinsurgency. The remaining 6 they're using to purchase a minor airbase upgrade. Okay, non-combat. We are going to have a bit. Now, if you recall from the Walker Spy Ring rules, even though this is DEFCON 5, the boomers are exempted from the restriction that you can only move naval units from a single sea zone. However, as I said, all naval units are restricted, are all submarine. No, actually, it's submarine units. All subs are restricted to one sea zone of movement until they're at war. So what's going to happen is this boomer in I3, he's going to move 1 space over there to I8. Up here in I6, I10, not I6, I10, there is an SSN there. So he is moving. This is going to be our one zone that allows regular naval movement. He's going to move 1 space out here to I8 to escort that boomer. And we're going to come over here. We have a boomer in port. here at A29, but I'm not sure that I like that, because there's only one, if they get AMD by the time war breaks out, which who knows when that might be. There's only one inherent SAM there for missile defense, and subs in port can be hit by port strike. So we're going to take him out of port and move him one space up to A24, where he has a fleet to provide him with some protection. And then the boomer in A2, he's going to come one space down to A15. Okay, that is that. I had a non-combat plan all together, ready to move stuff to Nicaragua to battle PRF, but now I don't have to execute that plan. So we are going to do this, though. We have a SPAG here in Gulf states. Let me remind myself the United States is at stage 3 of advanced logistics, and that allows them 4 sea lift embarkations. So the SPAG from Gulf states is going to sea lift 1, 2 down here to Nicaragua to provide a little air defense, since the Soviets have put an airborne in Cuba, those dastardly fellows. And then I think that'll be good for that. So these next gen MBTs are going actually, they're just going to stay right where they are for the moment. I'm changing that plan to stay where they are. The SAM from Central United States comes down to Southern United States. The A10 from Central United States also comes down to Southern United States. This ASF from Great Lakes comes down to Southern United States. And this fighter from Northeast United States comes down to Southern. And I think that's going to do it for non-combat. I don't think there's really anything else they can do. All right, place units. Let's get our base upgrade here. And we're actually going to put that right there in Gulf States. Okay, now we collect income. See, the Americans are at 10, plus 1 makes 11. They didn't save anything, so that's what they'll have in the bank. I just had to pause for a minute because I'm playing less stuff in this game, and I keep having this feeling that I'm not doing enough. I'm forgetting something. But I don't think I did. Okay, Ozark Outpost. Over and out.